And welcome back to another... Sorry. I don't want there to be like... in the background. It's just... Sorry. Sorry. Do you want headphones?
No, okay.
Okay. And welcome back to another installment of Asagao Academy Normal Boots Club to Satchbag Route. I'm your host, Sensei Pong. And last time, Papaga and I both agreed for Satchbag to tutor us, to help us get better at tests and grades because they're hurting. So let's carry on. We're now at Satchbag's room at 7 o'clock p.m. and Papaga is nowhere to be seen. But we knock on the door, as you can see and probably read on the screen. I knocked lightly on the door. It swung open immediately. Hana, good to see you. Please come in. I'm sorry to say that Papaga won't be joining us. He had other commitments. Jared's out too. Not quite sure what he's up to, though. Maybe practicing for that fashion show? Oh. I shuffled into his room, taking my shoes off by the door. I guess it's just us then. Yeah, I guess so. Awkward pause. What was this tension? Oh my goodness. Anyways, we've got lots to cover, so let's get started. He pulled out Jared's desk chair and sat it next to his own, patting the seat. After you. Thank you. I sat on the chair and pulled out my notebook and pencils, once arranged nicely and ready to take notes. I turned attentively to Satch. He cleared his throat. What was the war fought for independence of America called? We started already? I didn't know anything about American history. The War of Independence was called the War of Independence. Revolutionary Wars. Same thing, War of Independence. It just depends who you're talking to. It's the same thing. I love these choices. So our four choices are the War for Independence, the American Revolutionary War, the American War, or screw the Brits. It was easily screw the Brits. No, the American Revolutionary War. Standard answer. Good job. In an MMORPG, what is the role of the DPS? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I don't know my I don't know my MMOs. What? Yeah, I just knock them. I don't play them. I don't know what the kids are into these days. Last time I seriously sat down and played any kind of MMO RPG, it was that Lord of the Rings mud. That was... I'm not even sure if the mud is even active anymore, but I played the role of an Ent, and I leveled up my character, I actually made it very close to Mordor. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, leave a comment down below. I doubt any of y'all would know. That is so like old school hardcore. It's like such like a fringe niche audience. You know what I'm talking about, no? And you know what a mud is, at least, right? Yeah. It's a text adventure MMO. Because that's all you can run during the 70s, 80s, and 90s on most computers. And then they fell out of style because of World of Warcraft. Damn you, World of Warcraft. Oh, Birdie Bear, you play more MMOs than I do. What's a DPS? What's the role of the DPS? DPS. I heard that phrase used in class, but it was never explained to me. Oh, well that's easy. Damage per second. Oh, what's the role of a DPS? Run around and do lots of damage. Damage per second. Dead beard pirate skin. Accidentally take the aggro off the tank and die. Oh, okay. So, Birdie Berry did a quick Google search, and what the role of the DPS is, the Department of Public Safety. So, yes. They're like a police security force for public buildings. Yep.
I didn't even know they were together.
Damage per second's the last thing that comes up. Are you kidding me? Division of Planetary Sciences. But that's like two search points after the Dr. Pepper Snapple group.
I didn't even know that they were together.
No, I didn't know they were together either. Apparently they are. Dr. Pepper and Snapple. I'm cool with that. I like Dr. Pepper, and I like Snapple. But the game. Okay, so like, some people would consider me a hardcore gamer only because I find a lot of. I play a lot of retro games. I play a lot of DOS games and play a lot of text adventures at the same time. People wouldn't necessarily consider me a hardcore gamer only because I don't play like MMOs and first-person shooters a whole lot. When I play a first-person shooter, it's usually more of an old-school one. Like I really want to play that new Doom. But I don't really have any systems that can play it. I really like Serious Sam. I really like the old school Wolfenstein. I want to play that new one that came out like a few years ago, but don't have any systems to play it on. I like RPGs. Oh my gosh. DPS does stand for damage per second though. That makes sense. But he said the role of a DPS. I was like, I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna go with the safe VGT answer and say damage per second. Well, let's scroll back. What is the role of the DPS? That implies that it's actually a role in the party. I know what a tank is. I know what aggro means. I'm not that. I'm gonna say damage per second. A textbook answer. Good job. Okay, so it was literally, what does DPS mean? Satch, you worded that wrong. You gave the implication that DPS was a role. Okay, last question. If someone asks whether you are a Russian Saram, your response should be, Russian Saram? Was that Korean? No, I am not a prostitute. Or yes, I am Russian, but no, I am not a prostitute. I don't understand. Sorry, or that'll cost you. Oh crap, what did he ask? Russian Saram. They're asking if I'm a Saram and a Russian, so the only answer that makes sense halfway through would be yes, I am Russian, but I am not a prostitute. But what if I was, and it'll cost them? Crap, roll the dice. Roll the dice. Yes, I am Russian, but I am not a prostitute. You're Russian? Sounds like you could use some... You could use some relaxation. I don't know if that was a good answer. The questioning went on like this for a while. His questions were hard, but they seemed to be about foundational things I was never taught in my public school. Like being a Russian prostitute, but was already expected to know here at Asagao. He explained why Miss Shizuka's lectures were sometimes so hard to follow. I needed this foundational knowledge. Prostitution. But by the end of things, even though I was tired, core concepts were starting to line up in my mind. Okay, let's take a break. A break, thank goodness. My head hurt. I rubbed my temples, trying to not let my stress creep up on me. If you're ready, it's time to go to the actual lesson. Oh, snap. Actual lesson? What was that? Just a warm-up, yep. As I gaped at him, he bent down and picked something up from a compartment near his desk. It was a little red baggie, and he unwrapped it to reveal a strawberry cheesecake popsicle? How long has it been in there? It's all melty. Now, if you can get these right, you can have a snack. Well, this almost sounds like something John would do, like, treat the bird, treat the bird. I gaped at him. My mouth was watering. I do like strawberry cheesecake popsicles, so I love those. See, this is why Hana's okay. I like Hana. Her favorite ice cream is strawberry cheesecake popsicles. Those are the best popsicles. No. You can't hate a person that likes a strawberry cheesecake popsicle. So maybe my review score of 8 will go up to 9 because of that. But, you know, Lobsters and melon pond, man. You can have it if you get these right. How was that not melting? Man, that's like some Dairy Queen Blizzard crap going on right there. You know, actually, if you go to Dairy Queen and order a Blizzard, you can ask them to hold it upside down, and if it falls out, you get your money back and they'll have to make you another Blizzard. Because the idea is that it's so thick that when you tip the Blizzard upside down, it doesn't come out. As long as it's not been sitting there for like, 10 minutes, because obviously at that point it's going to melt a little bit and it will fall out. But right when they make it fresh, it's supposed to be thick and not fall out. Yeah. We studied for a while, Satch quizzing me on various subjects, but... Explain to me the fall of the Tokugawa shogunate in 3 sentences or less. That was something they hadn't taught us yet. We only have one choice. So, if I was given a list of options, I might actually be able to decipher, what the best answer would be, because I do like my history. I don't know my Japanese history all too well, but... Well, no. That's not quite... Okay, what's the third law of... No. Okay, what's the third law of thermodynamics, and what famous short story is it present in? What in the hell? Satch chuckled. Entropy? No. No. Okay, what is the chemical composition of granite? Satch, these questions are way harder than anything we've ever learned. Of course they are. If you don't study above your level, how will it ever get easier for you? That's not fair, but it's true. Satch laughed, and it only made me even angrier. What? Stop laughing. I'm really frustrated. No, that's what I'm laughing at. It's really cute. ... He handed the popsicle to me.
Right on.
Here. You've been working hard, so you deserve it. You just gave it to me because I was cute, didn't you?
What?
What? No, no. You definitely deserve it for your hard work. It's not written that sarcastically. You're a terrible liar. I try not to. He bent down to the desk compartment and pulled out another frozen treat. A vanilla cone covered with chocolates and nuts. I'll eat with you. You gotta... Man, this make me want to go to like 7-Eleven, pick up like a strawberry cheesecake popsicle and like a drumstick. Birdie Berry? 7-Eleven's like literally down the road. Can you go buy me ice cream? No, I'm kidding. You don't have to. I don't want a beer. Ew. You have liquor? Oh, is that hard root beer? Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, it's a cider. I like cider. See, I don't like beer, but I like my hard ciders, and I also like wine, and I like my liquor. I really like my liquor. Something I gotta watch out for. Though I haven't had any like alcohol in at least 2 months. Very casual, relaxed drinker. Can't say always have been. There was that one point like 6 years ago in my dark period. Things I'm not legally allowed to loll about. He got out of his desk and stretched, and I did the same. Instead, we moved to the couch, which I collapsed into with a small sigh. So, Satch, how's your virtual boy machine going? Oh, that. It's going okay. I wish I had more time to work on it. I feel like I'm so close to some kind of major breakthrough, but with things. I've been distracted. Things. Did he mean me and my searching the grounds, the books? How hard his job had gotten? Helping me study? As I went over the possible causes, I realized just how much Satch had to deal with because of me, and how much he was helping me. And I thought I was supposed to be helping him. Hey, don't make that face. It's not your fault. ... Stop coughing! Well, it's better than... Because that thing was loud. ... No, don't make that face. You ruined my joke. My little ad-lib. Now don't make that face. We both know it's not only 90% your fault, Hana. So? Why are you making it? Is it your dream? Well, I guess because I was curious, I had some ideas I wanted to try out. It's related to my dream. I wanted to be able to make a living being creature. I'd like to explore how creativity works, the construction of ideas and mechanics, how they all work together with the human brain to create something new. I want to create an AI and have it span all across the internet and connect to every single computer and human being. And I will call this Skynet. Ooh.
Yeah.
But for right now, yes, finishing this machine is my dream. iRobot. What's yours then? I bit my lip. It wasn't something I'd like to talk about, but for some reason, I wanted to tell Satch. I wanted to get into politics and slowly expand the empire and take over the entire world. And throw any dissenters into a camp. Maybe it was because I... That went dark. Maybe how... It was funnier in my head. Any like real serious hardcore like Normal Boots fans that follows almost everything that the entirety of Normal Boots does would get this joke. The culling. The culling. Though that's pretty general considering there's a game out called The Culling. But yeah, no. Call for a culling, you know. A nice casual culling. I'll give you a hint. It was Paul's idea. Maybe it was just because I felt he was sincerely interested, or because he wouldn't judge me, but I could trust him, definitely. I was bullied a lot at my old school by my former best friend and my friends. I want the sweet taste of revenge. They would do horrible things, and eventually they did something so bad that it crossed the line. I put my hands to my hair, somewhat self-conscious, then fingered the bow my father had given me. I left home to come to Asagao rather than to go to Amararisu again. My dad is working himself to the bone just to let me stay here, because my mom is no longer with us. For a long time, my dream was just to have friends. This sounded so sad. Pathetic, almost.
Hey.
You know, that dream has already come true. You have friends. I gave him a look. I'm serious. Look around you. The Normal Boots Club, even if they've been mixed up, are your friends. And even if you can't count them, you've got me and my now. We're your friends. We've got your back. Looks like you'll have to find something else to dream about now. I stared at him and suddenly realized there was no other dreams to fulfill. I had reached the peak of my life and it was all downhill from here. No, it doesn't say that. Well, why are you crying? Did I say something wrong? Yes, the short realization of the shallowness of my existential nihilist. I put on my beret and lit up a cigarette and started reading Satchbag. This is my French accent. Blah blah. Yes, this is the other kind of accent I can do. No, you're right, and I'm happy. A slow smile spread across Satch's face, and he put an arm around me. I leaned my head into his shoulder and cried. Just cried. You guys are my friends. How did I get so lucky? It's because of who you are as a person, Hana. It wasn't by random chance. That's not how people work. Or maybe it was just your hair. If you think we're something special, you must be too. What? Satch patted the top of my head. There, Hannah. You're okay. You're alright. You're alright now. Chapter 4. Ooh, he looks so shocked. Oh my gosh. These Let's Plays are getting... My commentary is getting so much more off track and so farther down the stupid line. Okay, it's late at night and my mind can't even think. But, There, Hannah. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I returned to my room that evening, awash in a happy peacefulness I hadn't felt in years. I do miss doing this kind of voice. One thing I do miss about doing the Shane route. And with that, I'm gonna say this is a pretty decent point to cut off and be like, hey, let's see what happens. Satchbag and I had a nice little coming together moment with the little hearts and the little ice cream dangling in front of me like a carrot in front of a rabbit. No, I ain't done yet. But, as I said, I think this is a good point to cut off and wait until next time to see what happens here on Asagao Academy Pong Plays No Boots Club with Satchbag Route. That was really loud. This accent has completely fallen apart. I'm rubbing my hands because it feels funny. Like and subscribe.